I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. See the superstars. Hollywood to Hollywood. Girl, you look good. Yeah, they hollering, baby. Keep modeling, baby. ATLD. I put the spotlight on your city. Carolina, Philly. I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. See the superstars. Hollywood to Hollywood. Girl, you look good. Yeah, they hollering, baby. Keep modeling, baby. ATLD. I put the spotlight on your city. Carolina, Philly. I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. See the superstars. Hollywood to Hollywood. Girl, you look good. Yeah, they hollering, baby. Keep modeling, baby. ATLD. I put the spotlight on your city. Carolina, Philly. I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. See the superstars. Hollywood to Hollywood. Girl, you look good. Yeah, they hollering, baby.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Spotlight Over the City. I'm your host, Stan Long, a.k.a. Mr. Motivation, along with the lovely Terry T-Bomb Long. Give it up, 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 give it up. Man, we got some exciting news today, but before we get into that, look, you already know what it is.
Look, y'all.
Man, I watched some of the proceedings earlier. It was, man, it was tough. But anyway, shout out to all the WLVS listeners. Before we get into that, shout out to our sponsors. Horse and Dickies, of course, is our sponsor. Get out there to
Allentown Road. I'll help you out, baby. It's down there. You get some good fried fish down there. Personally, I like the bone croaker, the fried croaker with the bone in there. But I like the hush puppies and the what else I like? The shrimp. So get on down there to Horse and Dickies.
Yeah, the fried shrimp good too.
Tell them that Spotlight Over the City sent you, and they're gonna hit that button.
Hit that button. You're gonna get 10% off your entire order. Make sure you tell them Spotlight Over the City sent you.
Yes.
And shout out to everybody. Of course, guess what we got? We always shout out Hall Mills Network every single time.
Y'all
but guess
hear
what?
us every week, but we got them.
They in the building, so we gonna still shout out Hall Mills Network and everybody that support us over there. But guess what? They in the building. We gonna talk about some big things popping. So in the meantime, everybody in ATL, the whole DMV, you already know we love you guys. Baltimore's in the building. Shout out everybody down in Baltimore checking us out. Virginia.
We got
Atlanta in the building.
DC.
LA. Jeannie Jones, we had a great time with you, Jeannie. We had an amazing time. We was with Jeannie Jones last night. She's come from LA down here to party with us, and we had a great time at a private function, and it was amazing. So shout out to Jeannie Jones, LA. What else we got? Atlanta, South Carolina, North Carolina, Fayetteville, specifically Charlotte, North Carolina.
I want to shout out Dr. Tunji out
Philly.
there in LA. Hey,
Dr.
Dr. Tunji.
I was on the Dr. Tunji show. Actually, who was on there?
My husband, y'all. This fine man right here.
Let's talk about
He
Nipsey
was
right
on
now.
right, but I'm just
Waste of
saying,
time.
come on now. He's a fine man. He was on LA Talk Radio yesterday, and you did an amazing job. And I just want people to know
Thank you,
that.
sweetheart. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
So again, it's all about Nip today, and it's all about Hall Mills Network, and it's all about the marathon continues. Yeah. And so I just, the reason I'm so hyped about it is because I don't want it to be a 30-day venture. You know how black people do. We get on something for about 30 days, and once we get off social media, we don't even know what the hell. So what I'm trying to do is make sure that that's not the movement. This time, we want to go forward. We want to make sure that we ignite every community. Detroit, L.A., we want Texas. We want the whole DMV. We want everybody who has their hoods together to unite and start doing something. So
yes,
I'm gonna reach out to the. I'm not even gonna get into that. But yeah, I got some big things popping. So I think that this is gonna be amazing. Shout out Black Wall Street. Everybody's just doing that. You know, I'm president of Black Wall Street DMV, and it's pretty much the same hustle. The marathon continues. So let's get to it because we got some big things today, and I don't want to waste too much time on that.
I mean, Spotlight News is really dedicated again this week. You all know last week we dedicated our news segment to Nipsey Hussle. Same thing this week. I mean, there's not a lot else going on more important or more, prevalent than what has gone on this last week. And today, today was his services. His mom is one of the most special women. I've never met her personally, but seeing her speak today, it's a special lady. Everyone in his family spoke. His brother spoke. Black Sam, shout out to you.
Yeah, definitely.
You took me out today, man. And Lauren, shout out to you.
Everybody was super strong.
Yes.
Mom and dad. But just know that it's not a coincidence that everybody could feel this young man's spirit all over the world. I didn't say all over the states. I said all over the world. It's not a coincidence that this is a rapper, a so-called rapper, that you could feel it like a gut punch when he passed away on Sunday. You could feel the energy flow, right? And so it's not coincidental that he has roots in Ethiopia and he has kingship in his bloodline. It's not coincidental. So what I'm trying to say is, we got to get a little more intact with who we are and what's going on so we can recognize the living kings amongst us, because there's a whole bunch more kings. Shout out Big U out in Cali doing some amazing work. I see what you're doing, homie. He another big homie out there. That's a real big homie actually out there in L.A. that's doing some big work out in L.A. and uniting the gangs and working with L.A. to mend that wound out there. And I hope that somebody comes out to Chicago and do the same thing for that poison out there in Chicago, because we need some big homies. Shout out Larry Hoover. We need people like that to come home
the LA,
and unite the whole situation. Let's go to the clip.
We got a clip of them uniting gangs out there. Yeah, we can show a little bit of that.
I'm speaking on Big U, so let's go to a clip of Big U uniting the gangs
YouTube
up there.
YouTube link, and it was I sent you a YouTube link today. You got it? Yeah, let's play a little bit of that.
So without
every corner of the map. What do you think about this, man? Beautiful thing, man. Let's hustle.
A lot of people outside, a lot of colors. It's like a big congregation. What's going on right now?
We have gang troops and gang rallies, so all the different gangs from LA get together to come celebrate the life and the gift of Nipsey.
Okay. So this is an honor of Nipsey. Everybody's coming together.
Definitely an honor of Nipsey. We definitely a lot of people was called and said they want to get together and come over and come to the visual and pay respect. Nipsey was the first real LA artist that was from LA, not like Tupac was from somewhere else in LA and they digging them.
Right.
Nipsey was the first like real LA artist to die.
Right.
He had no conflict with nobody. He wasn't beefing with nobody.
So that's because of that. You've been getting a lot of calls from people from both gangs, sort of.
All gangs. Real Cribs, Hispanics.
Right. Everybody in Los Angeles seems to be really touched by this. So they don't reach out to you or to people.
So anyway, we couldn't show the whole clip, but we back, Spotlight Over the City. I wanted to show a little bit of it, just to show the unity is all I wanted to show. I just wanted to show how important this is, because they don't just bang in LA. They bang in North Carolina. They banging. And I know that because I've been a person who has talked on both sides of the fence to negotiate these situations between Bloods, Crips, Vice Lords, GDs. And so shout out to all my homies. I'm trying to get us to get it together because I'm 51. And that ain't what it is. Yeah. So we got to graduate a little bit. And so Nipsey put that spirit in me to say, let's graduate. Let's do something bigger than us. Yeah. So let's rock. Spotlight over the city news.
Spotlight over the city news. Well, again, so we talk about Nipsey so much. We kept the news short, but I do want to give y'all an update on your girl, Wendy Williams. Wendy Williams finally is divorcing that fool. She is finally
why you call him a fool?
Because how you get a baby? How you go and have a baby?
Yeah. Okay.
First of all, she gave him allegedly the green light to have this extra girlfriend, right?
Oh, well, it is.
She probably didn't agree to. You can't just do it.
You can't half-ass me though. Now, like you put me out there.
So if I say you can have a girlfriend,
that's just like Abraham, Sarah, and Hagar. She said go get with Hagar, and you can't tell me the baby. Damn it! Look, if it go bad, look, what you want me to do?
No, well, that's why.
Don't tell me I can hit then.
That's why I, Terry Long, am going public saying,
listen,
I do not endorse my husband having no other nothing.
Well,
because
if you tell me I can smash, don't be mad.
I'm never going to tell you that.
I mean, that ain't making no sense.
Well, then just know
it's one or the other.
In front of witnesses, you don't have my endorsement to have that. ever.
What
Not
I'm trying
ever,
to tell
though.
you, Terry, they endorsed
No,
it. This Bama, Wendy, because Wendy goofy a little bit. So she was like, I don't care. This is why people do that. I'm going to hold on to my man. I know he a cheater. He already banging her. So I'm going to okay it. And so I'm trying to keep this Bama in the house.
Yeah, well.
Right?
Okay.
But that ain't how you keep a Bama in the house.
How you keep
You got to do something to it and rub up on it and
yes, baby.
And yeah. And so
like what,
Wendy,
that's how
and
you
can't
say,
be,
that's why you
and you got to put lingerie on and be freaky and be wild in the bedroom and have put
you
wigs
better
on.
Say it.
And yeah, you
I
gotta
don't
act
do
like a monkey.
wigs though. Act like a monkey.
I'm working up to
so
that.
you want me to act like a monkey?
Work you up to that,
so
Terry.
you really want me to act like a monkey tonight?
Not a gorilla monkey, but like
a chimpanzee,
like what I be telling you off camera. So listen, y'all. See, that's what I'm saying. You too wild.
That makes me sick.
The marathon continues.
The marathon continues.
Listen.
I will act like a monkey. I'll act like a monkey tonight, and I'll tell y'all about it next week.
And put the wig on. And so listen, this is what you do, Wendy. And so what you did was you okayed the side chick, and then he started digging on the side chick a lot though, cause she thick and she
they be
young.
going on vacation and shit.
Yeah.
I was like,
Wendy
what?
should have went with him. I mean, you got
okay. Cut. So I
but
just
anyway,
wanted y'all
Wendy,
to know.
yeah, whatever.
Wendy filed for a divorce. So
we want to know what's
to
going on in your damn house, Wendy. We need you to send us a memo of what's going on so we can talk about it on Spotlight. Cause
she
you
talk
and
about everybody else. She
so
always
we need to know why you ain't gave us no memo and you was fronting and frauding and faking like you wasn't going in your house with the baby popped out. It was like boop, bloop. And then all of a sudden you was like oops, bloop, oops. And so yeah, we already know. So Kevin is an idiot for that.
I feel like you getting a green light to have a girlfriend, which I don't agree with, but you get that green light. You can't cross the next line. The agreement didn't say you can go raw and get a baby.
Okay, we're gonna move on then.
Yeah, let's move on.
Whatever, Kevin.
Okay, so
what's going to happen to the show though? That's gonna be wild.
I don't know.
He's the executive producer.
Your favorite segment of the show. My husband's favorite segment is Spotlight Shining Star.
Spotlight Shining Star is the segment of the show that spotlights people doing amazing things in the community, big, small, whoever you are. You may not be known. We don't care. As long as you're doing something good, because we do positive stuff.
Yes, we do.
Today, who was our Spotlight Shine?
Maxine Waters.
This right here, let me tell y'all something.
We can show you. We can show you better.
I almost stole Trump when he talked about her. I was going to hit him with a two-piece. And I say, nah, he the president. But when he was talking about Maxine Waters, I was in my feelings because this ain't somebody who just started.
You mean to tell me he's the president? If you had an opportunity to punch him, you still wouldn't do it? You'd be like, oh no, he's the president.
You know I drop him. But let's go to the clip. Maxine Waters.
What you are basically saying, you follow the law, and you're not afraid that you will be fired if in fact you release your returns.
Well, I'm not afraid of being fired at all.
Very good.
Having said that, again, I want to be clear. I've said we will follow the law.
Okay, and you are clear, and I'm very pleased you're not afraid of being fired.
Here, you're instructing me. You are ordering me to stay here.
No, I'm not ordering you. I'm responding. I said you may leave anytime you want. And you said, okay, if that's what you want to do, I'll cancel my appointment and I'll stay here. So I'm responding to your request. If that's what you want to do.
That's not what I want to do. I told you.
What would you like to do?
What I told you is I thought it was respectful that you'd let me leave at 5:15.
You are free to leave anytime you want. You may go anytime you want.
Please dismiss everybody. I believe you're supposed to take the gravel and bang it.
Please do not instruct me as to how I am to conduct this committee. What you are basically saying, you follow the law and you're not afraid.
Yeah. So we back Spotlight over the city. So this is why she's not just a Spotlight Shining Star. This is like my superhero. Like this lady been doing this since I was young. Like I remember her going bananas on it was somebody crazy in politics, and she went so crazy.
I don't remember.
But this lady right here stands in the trenches for us. You hear me? And she has done that forever. So,
kudos to you, Miss Waters.
You are our
Auntie
Spotlight
Maxine.
Shining Star today, Auntie Maxine. And way to check that ass. I like it.
I know, that's right. She will
That's
put
right.
you in your place.
Yeah.
We got Fight Night in DC coming up in May.
We do.
Our
Yeah.
family,
Shout out
Tricky
Tricky
Entertainment. They
Black.
Yeah, they got we got a flyer for them too, I think. They got DC Fight Night. I didn't send it. Okay, well, I'll have it on our Spotlight page. I'll have it on our Instagram.
You slipping.
And I am. I thought
you
I
ain't
sent
the
it.
flyer?
I thought I did, but
Okay,
I may
so
not
anyway,
have.
when
But
is it?
anyway,
Next Saturday,
No,
right?
it's not. It's May 18th.
May 18th.
It's May 18th. Y'all still got time. Go to trickyentertainment.com. Purchase your tickets for DC Fight Night. Let's all show up and show out. May 18th. We'll be having them on the show, and we'll probably be giving away some tickets. So stay tuned. Spotlight over the city.
And guess who's having an album release party this Saturday?
Oh, Trouble.
Gonna drop the bomb.
Hey, Trouble
It be Trouble
Funk.
Funk with the homie D Ward. Shout out D Ward.
That's right.
He was actually in the building, but he had to run off and get to practice.
He had to go to
because
practice.
This Saturday, they having an album release party out at the Bethesda Jazz and Blues Club. Shout out Micheline Bowman as well.
Yes, hey,
out there
girl.
doing her 1-2 out there at the Bethesda Jazz and Blues Club. So get out there if you don't have anything to do out there and support Trouble this weekend. And maybe, I don't know if they're doing a video out there, and I don't know if it's going to be live taping, but I know they're having an album release. So get out there and support one of the OGs of the Go-Go game out there doing their 1-2.
And then one last thing before we go to a quick commercial break and get our guests up on set. This Saturday, the 13th of April, Spotlight Over the City will have a vendor table for A Woman's Voice Matters. My girl Nakia Wright, who is coming up next after our show, by the way, she does this every year, and it's going to be major. It's going to be life-changing. Women, men, children, you all come out. It's going to be posted on my page as well. But Spotlight Over the City is going to be in the building with a vendor table with some giveaways and stuff. So make sure you stay tuned into my page and Nakia Wright's page and get all the details. A Woman's Voice Matters, y'all. Our voices matter. And Saturday is going to be a big deal. So I wanted to put that out there. And coming up next,
our special guest, Hall Mills Network, is in the building. We'll be right back after this commercial spotlight.
All right.
I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. See the superstars. Hollywood to Hollywood. Girl, you look good. Yeah, they hollering, baby. Keep modeling, baby. ATLD. I put the spotlight on your city. Carolina, Philly. I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. See the superstars. Hollywood to Hollywood. Girl, you look good. Yeah, they hollering, baby. Keep modeling, baby. ATLD. I put the spotlight on your city. Carolina, Philly. I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. See the superstars. Hollywood to Hollywood. Girl, you look good. Yeah, they hollering, baby. Keep modeling, baby. ATLD. I put the spotlight on your city. Carolina, Philly. I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. See the superstars. Hollywood to Hollywood. Girl, you look good. Yeah, they hollering, baby. Keep modeling, baby. ATLD. I put the spotlight on your city. Carolina, Philly. I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. See the superstars. Hollywood to Hollywood. Girl, you look good. Yeah, they hollering, baby. Keep modeling, baby. ATLD. I put the spotlight on your city. Carolina, Philly. I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. See the superstars. Hollywood to Hollywood. Girl, you look good. Yeah, they hollering, baby. Keep modeling, baby.
Check. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Cut it. Go back.
Microphone.
We good? We live? Okay.
Welcome back to Spotlight Over the City. We got caught off guard a little bit, but we back, y'all.
Live TV though.
Yeah,
it happens.
nah, man. That's how we rock. My man ain't in the box though, Eagle.
Hey,
Yeah.
the Grim Cam. We need the Grim Cam
need a-
popping right now.
We need him in the box. He not on cam.
We need a big Grim Cam.
Yeah, we need a Make sure we get everybody framed in. Hey, this live TV, you know how we do. Spotlight over the city. We got Hall Mills Network in the building. Give it up one time.
Yeah. Jersey, baby. Jersey.
Jersey in the building. This is who we shout out, y'all. Every week y'all hear say, shout out Hall Mills Network. Shout out Hall Mills Network. Shout out Hall Mills Network. Yeah. That's how we be saying, right? And so now you see who we shouting out every week. Hall Mills Network is in the building. All the way from Jersey. Right? So they came to rock out with us, man. Congratulations for coming on. We so happy to have y'all in. We was waiting on this day. We've been talking about it. Couldn't say much about what we had to announce, so we had to wait on y'all.
Yes.
Welcome aboard.
We happy to be here, Stan.
Yes.
Terry, it's a pleasure.
Very happy.
Thank you so much.
And it's good to see you in person. And you know, somebody else said you look a little bigger in person. You look exactly how I thought you would.
He talk big. He talk big too.
6'8", you heard me? Yeah, you know what it is. The big homie. Yeah, but welcome aboard, man. Spotlight family. I feel like we family, man.
Yes.
And, we've been bridging the gap.
Day one.
Some amazing
Yep.
stuff.
Day one.
You know, we felt the spirit. You guys' energy was amazing. And all the way from Jersey, you know what I'm saying? So how did you guys even connect with us? How did you know about
D Ward came on the
my
show.
homie D came
my
on
cousin
board.
D Ward. I saw him performing on here one night. You guys went live, and he went live, and I was like, "Oh, okay, it's a couple doing this, and they black owned, and in the DMV area." So I reached out to him. He told me all about you all, and I started following y'all, watching what you were doing, and I was impressed. And being there, we had our own app, and we were looking for content. I said, this would be a good show to be on our app. That could be downloaded in the Play stores, Apple stores. You can download it right now for free.
There you go.
And we was looking for content to put on that app. So my cousin performed, and I saw you all. I said, this is impressive. I haven't seen anything like this.
Wow.
Yeah,
we're
we
super
appreciate it.
grateful,
Trust
man.
me, and Grim was really pushing for it because he made sure I watched every episode.
What he
No
said?
doubt.
Hey,
Real
you got
recognized
watching, homie. You got watching.
Real recognized real.
That's my
Indeed.
man, though. Yeah, he
Man,
was
we
rocking
are
with
so
us.
grateful though. Like, and Stan and I initially, like the first time, I don't know if it was the first conversation, but we both was like, yeah, we feel it's like we already feel like we know them, right? Like, so
Yeah.
that's when you know that it's just like it's meant to be. Sometimes God just puts you on different paths, and it's just meant for you. So what I always tell Stan, what's for us is going to be for us, and what's not, it just won't work out.
True. Spiritual.
Yeah.
It was spiritual. For the time I connected with y'all received us. It's receptive. You had no problem with being on the app. We got a lot of people out there that's living on YouTube, and they're still rebellious about just, being exclusive on other platforms.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And a lot of that's ego.
Yeah.
But
ego.
it was no ego. There was
Yeah.
no ego. There was no ego involved. Y'all just connected naturally.
Yeah.
So it was
Yep.
that was powerful. It was a spiritual connection.
Spiritual connection.
Yeah,
though.
but that's what it's supposed to be. When you're a real person, then you gotta put your ego. That gotta, die a little bit. You gotta man up and be what it is. So we recognized that y'all spirit was just as big, and y'all had this thing going on. We was like, yeah, we love to be a part of it. You guys
Yeah.
are doing big things, so it's not just something small, something that we was linking with, and we
Yeah.
wanted to
Thank
link
you.
up with our own. We wanted to do.
Speaking
something
of like what you just said, Stan, like this big thing going on. I would like for them to tell our viewers, how Hall Mills Network came about. Like, give us a
let's talk a bit
rundown
about that.
of behind how did that come about and why.
Yeah, with the Hall Mills Network, believe it or not, was a bunch of colleagues that just felt each other's vibe working within the environment at Malcolm X Shabazz High School.
Wow.
Director Hall, he and I actually met at a different high school at North Public Schools.
Mm-hmm.
But we ended up both getting recruited by Dr. Jamar Mills, who was a phenomenal human being right now that's making power moves in the charter school arena, the charter school industry. He actually runs and owns 2 of his own charter schools in Paterson, New Jersey. We call him the turnaround principal. He's actually the Mills in the Hall Mills Network. That's the Mills.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, you won't see Mills too often. He's definitely doing major things. But you do have Hall with us on a daily basis.
Yeah.
And Hall and I connected with me being a disciplinarian and having to do assemblies in the building. Hall being the technician he is and the creative mind he is. We ended up collaborating on some assemblies from West Side, and I decided to bring Hall on board with me at Shabazz High School before Mills recruited him from East Side High School. East Side High School, Joe Clark. Joe Clark up in Jersey. Lean on me. So Hall used to work there. And when Dr. Jamar Mills became the principal of Malcolm X Shabazz High School, he needed a tech coordinator. So he recruited one of the best in Jersey. And that's Director Jamal Hall right there.
I know
And
that's
when
right.
we connected at Malcolm X
I know
Shabazz High
that's
School.
right.
The only school named Malcolm X
Yes.
Shabazz High School in the nation. Let's
Yes.
be clear.
That's what's up.
That's what's up.
So that's how we connected.
Right.
Wow, I love stories like that, though. I love that. And you all have stayed together.
Yeah. Basically, because the way it is like before I met Grim, I had made a movie called Umi. That's my first movie I ever made. See the tattoos right here.
Umi.
And from there, that was my first independent. But I'm a creator. I'm an artist. Right. So I needed a puzzle to make it get further. So I'm like, who can I go to not only be the best promoter in the East Coast, and also the negotiator, because he has a way of negotiating, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So that's why I said, our collaboration came together so good, because it kind of just did it naturally. It wasn't like, all right, well, I'm going to pick you, you pick you. We just kind of came together like that.
Organic, yeah.
And as Cook said, Principal Cook, we formed like Voltron, you know what I'm saying?
Principal Akbar Cook, respect due to Principal Akbar Cook. Power moves in Newark right now. Westside High School's principal.
So
that's what's up.
So there's a mixture of artistry, there's a mixture of negotiation, paperwork, and of course the finance man, Dr. Mills is great with the and doing the budgeting and stuff like that. So we all came together, and that's what created Hall Mills Network.
Wow. Tell us about some of the projects, fun things that you all have worked on. I've seen some stuff, I on your social media, and I've seen some really great things. Just give us a couple of the top things that you all have worked on, or some of the people that you all have been involved with.
Yeah, and projects in general.
But we did, to this date, we have 3 full features, documentary, shot a movie short with Fetty Wap.
Wow.
Clifton Powell, Mano, Alonzo Haran. We did a lot, 3 of his movies, actually 4 of his movies. As right now, you're checking on Tubi TV. It's one of the largest movies on there.
Wow,
Living with
man.
No Regrets. We also had The Fearless one. And we did a lot of things, EPKs, Troy Ave. I mean, it's endless. I know.
Wow.
The list is so long. It's a long list.
Keep it moving. Let me ask you something. When you think about tap dancing, who's the first person that comes to your mind? When you think about the tap dance kid, or you think about anybody that's phenomenal and amazing in tap dancing?
Well, besides Savion, I think about
Savion
what's our homeboy?
Yes, Hall Mills Network has worked with Savion Glover.
Savion
And of course, your honorable mayor of Newark, New Jersey, Ras Baraka. Respect due to Member Baraka's sons.
Yeah,
they definitely setting the tone out here. We do a lot of work with the city of Newark. Baraka. And speaking of that, I don't know if we sent you the clip on that about our directors camp that we're doing in Newark. Yep. That Mayor Ras Baraka and Director Patrick Council of Director of Community Affairs actually gave us an opportunity to work with 25 students, on their dime. And they're paying the Hall Mills Network to teach 25 Newark high school students in the urban area how to work with cameras, how to work with lighting, audio, and be young directors.
Use a
man.
We don't have that clip?
No, we didn't send that one into. I didn't get that one. I don't think.
Okay.
Y'all got to get that so we can put that on here.
We'll make sure you get that.
Yeah. Wow.
Huge.
You
and
all have been working.
We want to duplicate that right here in the D.C. area.
That's
urban
what's up.
area. Let's duplicate that.
Let's do it.
Holler at Grim.
Yes.
Let's talk about. So how do y'all connect with Mano? You kept connected with what's the homie? Y'all said
Clifton Powell.
Clifton Powell. Marchon Jeffries. Really, it's all about your budget. A lot of people think, especially it's hard for African American actors out here to really work and find jobs every day in terms of Hollywood and things of that nature. So a lot of times they get typecasted. So you might see we worked with Jamal Gravy, Woodward. He played Notorious, and every time you really see him is playing Biggie, right? So he gets typecasted. So a lot of times they're looking to do other things. So you just reach out to them, and if you have a decent enough budget, they're definitely obtainable. And then you create great relations because Marchon Jeffries might know somebody that knows somebody. And that's,
ain't that something?
And if the project picks up a buzz, the more you shoot, the more you get phone calls like, yo, I heard you doing this. I heard you doing this.
Yeah,
So it come out the woodwork.
Right.
Yes,
that makes sense.
Wow. So you all have been in the trenches.
That joker right there. He and Sinners 1 and 2. They got a movie out called
definitely.
Right
and we connect with other prolific African American brothers that's out here doing things like executive producer Alonzo Haran.
Yes.
That brother's one of the major producers out there in Newark, New Jersey that's doing amazing.
Wow.
I'm talking about phenomenal, original, profound work. And he spends a lot of his own money, his own budget. He's not looking for people to finance him. He's saving his nickels and his dimes, and he's the one paying for a lot of these artists. Yep. And of course, he comes and looks for the best production company in Jersey, which happens to be the Hall Mills Network.
Hall Mills Network.
One more time. Hold up. One more time. What's the best one?
Say it.
Hall Mills Network.
Make sure they heard it.
Tell them.
That's for the death row
Let's
section.
Let's be clear.
Clear on it. What the hell going on up in the building? I ain't know what's going on. Make sure they know what's going on.
Yeah, you're going to be clear on that.
That's right.
Best in New Jersey.
That's right.
That's what it is.
That's
right.
right.
So it's only right that we linked up. You know, the best of the best is what it is. And so Real recognized Real. All the way from Jersey, we linked up, right?
Yeah.
And so
we've been working on some stuff.
But we're going to wait to the end. And now we're going to talk about
that. We got to wait to the end. I've been waiting all this time.
Spoiler alert.
I love that, Kim. So organic.
Wow.
So what else is going on? You guys got the floor, man.
Yeah,
we can
so basically,
anything you want to talk about, man, we can air it out.
Before we get into other stuff, just to conversate. Right now, currently, we're working on a movie that's self-budgeted by ourselves with some investors. And basically what we're doing is we're taking the style of Jersey club music and we're turning it into a movie. So the movie is called Lit. Okay. And it's taking the style of Jersey club, but really what teens go through, not just the dancing and the street things, but at home, a lot of issues that they deal with. The movie takes care of all that, and it's entertaining. And at the same time, a lot of times, and especially in Newark, you got the dancers, all of a sudden now they get a little older, they want to become more street. So it's a tension within the group of kids that's in that group. Gotcha. So it's going to be a full feature. Mark John Jeffries, we're working on a lot of other people to join in on the project.
He's a good actor, too, though.
Yeah. He's a good friend. We and him go back and forth a whole lot. So
He's
a funny guy.
He's 6'6". Mark John's like 5'1". You got to see the argument.
We can Skype
him like a little
him on the show
with a Dame, with a pit bull.
We can get him on here.
And then,
hilarious.
And just real quick, I just want to plug the other show that's original for us. Shout out to Shamari Reed. Me and him, Mills and him are real good friends, but I worked a lot with Shamar behind the scenes with the Fetty Wap tours.
Okay.
And basically, it's called Only at Jay's. There's a big car wash going on, and where a lot of people come to the car wash, they wrap the cars, it's real professional. I mean, you would think it's like straight MTV stuff. So we actually meant to turn that into a show. So we could actually put it on another platform that we're going to speak about later.
Oh,
again, we talk about African Americans making moves. These are black entrepreneurs. The father, tired. I'm not sure if he's still in the Patterson Police Department or not.
He
still active detective out there doing this one too. He brought his son in. They owned their own car wash. Started their own car wash, and from there they branched off and built a laundromat across the street. And also a fish truck. You better get there early if you want something.
He knows his fish truck? Graham knows his fish.
Oh, I knows his fish well. And clearly, as you can see, I'm an entrepreneur fool. I'm a connoisseur of all appetizers.
Dang,
so that fish trick is one of the best in the business.
Have to go back tonight because we would take y'all. Because Maryland got some good seafood.
And big shout out to Just Fish in Newark and also the fish truck out there on Bergen. You know what it is.
Hey, we ain't get no damn fish when y'all came down here. We ain't even get a fish sandwich or a bone or nothing. Hey, Terry, look how they do it. They pull up, we pull up on them, and they just ain't had nothing in their hand. But a cup. Goddamn cup.
We were supposed to be at dinner with them. There was traffic.
You see who was in the car, though? You see who was in the car?
Yeah.
Shout out to Kima, BKQ Magazine.
He ain't on the damn fish.
We some big dudes.
Big shout out to BKQ Magazine.
Yeah, everybody on the set is at least 6'11". And so you know damn well it wasn't going to be no fish in the car.
The fish is not going to make it.
Bones in the car.
Damn
bones.
You said 6'11".
6'11". One of them 6'12" or something.
That DMV traffic is a monster.
I pull up.
You get hungry in that traffic.
I pull up. I was nervous in my city. I said, "What the hell?" I said, "These jokers." I ain't never. All of them big for no reason.
We shooting in California, right? Doing a short film, and we got all white actors, so we casted them online. Okay. So they didn't see who we were yet. So, so when it's time to meet up, the main actor, the white guy, was like, "Oh, so you're security?"
Nah, he's like, where the whole meal jokers at? Where the whole meal jokers at?
Security?
Y'all security. Hey, I swear y'all look like that. I thought y'all was D-Ward security at first. I was like, good God.
D-Ward got his security.
Yeah, he brought his damn security to the set. Hey, I feel safe. Hell, I don't even need no hammer or nothing. I'm good to go. Hey, I'm straight up
Man,
here.
you safe,
Hammer what? I don't know damn hammer. Do something.
Look, you get a
Better not
package
try
deal. You get a package deal when you call the Hall Mills
You
Network
dig
for
me?
Productions.
Right.
We
Hey,
do
pull
it
up.
all.
Hey, pull up.
It all takes one
Hey,
phone
Will.
call to the PMs. It's a wrap.
Oh, that's it. Prop master,
Yeah, what I
go.
said.
Hello to the PMs. You know what it is.
Yeah.
Hello.
Y'all better calm down. You hear me? Yeah, go ahead, babe.
What'd you
What
say,
saying,
babe?
They better
Calm
calm
down.
the hell down.
They better calm down.
Call Hall Mills. It's gonna be trouble. You heard me?
Hey,
Yeah,
Smoke.
we family
We
now.
all love,
20.
man.
Yeah,
all
we
love,
family
though,
now,
man.
man.
We
You
all
know what
love.
it
But
is.
that's not what we're about. I'm just saying. But don't do that. But
Nah,
say, yeah.
don't do that.
Babe, what you were saying, babe?
Just don't take Grim's parking spot.
That's right.
It's all love till that happens.
Until that happens. Take his spot to
Hey.
spot.
Hey, but
Man,
man,
y'all are the
this type of
best
fun we had,
fun.
man, on
Yeah,
Spotlight Over the
man.
City, man. But this is a little different because the fan come all the way from Jersey to have fun with us. So we just was like, wow.
I
This
know,
what it
man.
do,
This
man.
is
We
this
having a
big
good time.
deal. Had a good time, and you know, I was telling Stan, I was like, "Dang, I want us to go eat. We want to hang out, so we gonna work it out though, where we either come up there or y'all come
Yeah, we
back.
gotta slide. We gotta do y'all
And
slide.
we
We gonna
gon-
slide up there. And
yeah,
pull up.
we
We gonna
gon-
pull up.
We gonna,
You know, we gonna pull up in Jersey.
I see. We had another guest came in the building just now, Mr. Sinclair. Have a
Okay,
seat.
in the building. Yeah, we got our
He's gonna
singer
close
on
us
deck.
out with something real good, y'all.
Nice,
Yeah.
So back to
Grim,
y'all.
hold
Back
up. You canceled Grim's performance?
So do you shank?
Nah, you don't want that. You know,
Oh.
I'm behind the scenes,
You
but
got
I'm always
something?
on the scene. Nah, I
Did you
don't-
bring
I
the
don't-
track with you?
Nah, I'm like Suge Knight said. I don't do all the dancing and shaking and baking in front of the camera. I don't do that.
I was gonna say because
Yeah, I don't
you
do that.
so you like Stan. Stan be saying he can't sing either, right? He
No,
just
no,
be
I heard
talking-
Stan. I heard Stan in the shower. I remember
Turn
watching
up
one of
for
y'all.
real.
Oh, I
Nah,
follow
lit
y'all on
for real.
Instagram.
And did you heard him sing?
I heard him singing in the
And-
bathroom.
Going hard, wasn't
He was
it?
going hard. It didn't sound too bad.
You don't supposed to do that, though.
Look,
You
it
supposed
sound
to
like
take nobody
blues.
when you don't know, though. You don't supposed to take nobody.
Nah, man.
Hey.
Hey, what I told you, I said I'm always gonna tell you the truth.
I don't sing for free. That's what I was trying to tell you. You done let
You,
everybody hear me, and I
you
ain't even
sang
got
for
check.
me for free.
I
Yes,
do
you
anything
did.
for you, babe. I do anything for you.
Terry, we ain't talking about moaning now, Terry. We ain't talking about no moaning.
I said he sang for me. Yes, he does.
Wendy take notes. Wendy take notes.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's what
you
I'm
get
trying
that
to tell
take
you. When you
notes
gotta
with
do
it.
some stuff like tricks and you know what I'm saying. Every once in a while,
That's
the
facts.
calls and this and that. You gotta keep it hot.
He
lit,
told me
strapped.
he told me to act like a monkey though. Like what the
Well, I
hell?
don't mean like like that, monkey.
Well, what
I mean,
kind
like,
of monkey? Can you
I
just
can't
get?
really get into it with the people looking. You know what I'm saying? We don't talk about that. The people
The
watching.
African Zulu nation coming out of
Yeah.
it. That's that African roots.
Yeah.
You need a monkey.
I got to swing a little bit. Swing around
That's
a
what I'm
little
trying
bit.
to tell you,
I
man.
ain't never
I'm talking
had a
about, like-
husband that no. Who husband say I want you to act like a monkey when
No,
you
I'm
get
saying
home
like
at night?
door swings, this and that, or like that kind of wild.
That
But I'm
helps.
chunky,
That
the
helps
door gonna break.
situation. That helps the situation.
The hinges on the door would
Cherie,
break, baby.
Cherie,
With my
take
big
notes,
self.
Cherie.
Home Depot,
Take notes
Home
on
Depot
this.
take care of that.
Yeah.
Home Depot take care of
I'm
that.
trying to be like Rico, what's his name? Nico and Mimi.
Oh, yeah, we gonna have to get.
I'm on that though.
Yeah,
I'm on
baby,
that.
Oh,
I'm on
we
that.
would never
Yeah, I'm
see
on
that shower rod again if we.
Yeah.
No, we have to think of something else.
Babe, you
'cause
be
I'm,
them.
I'm,
Yeah,
I'm kinda
never
thick.
mind. That's okay. Get back
I'm
to
a
the
little,
show, babe.
I'm a little thick. Okay, well,
Yeah,
you
let's
know
get
what?
back to it.
Let's get back to it. So it's about 7:40, right? You will have strung me along all this time. So I mean, you know, can we start talking about some other things that you know
Okay, so
people
we got
been wanting to
announcement,
hear?
yeah.
You know, let Grim tell what is going on with
What's
Spotlight
really
Over
going
the
on
City,
between
Hall
Mills and
where,
Spotlight?
you know.
Yeah, with the Hall Mills Network, you know, we're for hire. We own a 5,000 square foot studio right in Newark, in the Ironbound section of
Yes.
Newark. We have a collaboration with the city of Newark, as well as the Newark Film and TV studio, which is a mother studio that's about 47,000 square feet that we have access to.
Wow.
But if you know, it depends on your budget. Of course, your budget is large, and of course, you can move right on over to our mother studio, 47,000 square feet on Delancey. Or if your budget's small, then you come on over to the Hall Mills Network studio that's 5,000 square feet. We have a podcast room, conference room, blue room, you name it.
Whole police station. Also.
Yeah, a whole police station too if you want
Wow.
to do some things. So, you know, we're a whole gamut. We're like a little Hollywood in Newark, New Jersey.
I love it.
You know, a
We
lot
got to
of-
get up there, babe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I wish
So he
y'all
said
do.
5,000, like that was small though. He like
Yeah.
5,000 square feet. People's studio be like 1,200 square feet. 5,000, yeah, that's small. But if you want to go to the 165,000 square feet one,
Yeah,
Hey,
you
so
don't got
that
to see
show you how
got to
big
see
it
Tyler
is.
Perry in Atlanta. You come right to Jersey, we get things done for you. Every piece of
Yeah.
equipment you could think of. We've been working on this for 3 years, so this is not something that just happened overnight.
So y'all can shoot my independent films?
Oh, believe that.
Yeah,
believe
babe,
that.
I was thinking about that. I was like, off air, I'm going to be like, yeah, babe.
No monkeys. No monkeys.
No monkeys. So
Yeah,
I'll leave the
and
monkey
if,
business at
House.
home.
We're gonna leave that in the house. baby.
Yeah, and if you really want to see, you can go right on Tubi and check out King of Newark. You know, see the work that we do on the independent films. King of Newark, right on Tubi television. It's free.
Okay.
Live with no regrets.
Y'all hear that?
Yeah, Living with No Regrets.
Every Friday.
Yeah, get
Okay.
all of them up. Hey, air it out.
Okay, add all
What else
out.
we got
What
up there in
else?
Jersey
What
doing
else?
big
Oh,
stuff?
they want the big announcement.
Yeah,
girl.
we want it big. Something going on.
They ready to talk about it. Y'all ready to talk about it?
We need to
Let's
be
talk
talking
about
what's
it.
going
Now,
on.
now we talked to y'all about this organic relationship,
Yeah,
and my
they
cousin
heard.
D Ward bringing us together.
Yes, thank you.
That stemmed into something real and something that was an allegiance that I respect highly. You know, if you're a Jersey guy, you believe in allegiance, and that's something that Spotlight on the City gave us when we were starting our app.
Yes.
And of course, you return the favor when you see that level of allegiance and that level of loyalty and commitment to a grassroots company. So in the midst of us networking with different people, we connected with a brother by the name of James Billings, who's doing amazing things. Big shout to Industry Muscle TV. You can catch him on Roku TV right now. James Billings reached out to us because we also brought him along with the app and had some of his documentaries that he's done with Rakim, Biz Markie, you name it. Craig Matt. You know, this brother's doing some phenomenal things. Well, of course, you know, each one teach one, and you always reach back to those that brought you along.
Yes.
And that brother reached out to us and gave us an opportunity to have our own channel on Roku TV.
Oh, shit.
Everybody in the building got to clap for that. Hey,
Yeah,
you got to give it up for that one time, man.
You know,
Look at it.
yeah. If you're not familiar with Roku TV, you better understand. Right
Roku
now,
days.
Roku TV is one of the kings, similar to Netflix on CTV and OTT television. We're talking about connected television, over-the-top television, video on demand platforms. Of course, Netflix is the kings of that. Respect, dude, with over 100 and some million accounts. Well, Roku TV has 24 million active accounts.
Active
they
Paying customers.
They're paying every month.
How many million again?
24 million.
Every time I hear
active
millions, I get
accounts.
excited. I don't care if it's dollars, ants. I don't care if it's a million of them. I like it.
And tell them, Graham, if you want to go to Best Buy, Walgreens, Walmart, not Walgreens, they ain't.
No, not Walgreens.
Not Walmart. What can you do with a Roku? You can actually buy the actual TV.
You can?
And the Roku
Yeah,
has
it'll
its own
come
TVs.
on the smart.
Wow. So that's what, you know,
like you can buy a Roku TV, take it home, and just boop, 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 boop.
Wow,
Oh, yeah?
you know these smart TVs are
buy it
just
right
getting
there.
smarter and smarter.
Yeah,
I heard
yeah,
them,
that's
but you know
innovative.
what? That again, all of this is divine intervention because today in the hair salon, I heard ladies talking about, oh, I canceled all my cable stuff because I just got the Roku TV now, and I'm I was just like, you got what?
Believe it. Roku TV. Right now, that industry, we're talking about CTV and OTT television, is a $75 billion industry. $75 billion industry. Well, Roku TV is attaining 75 million of that.
Yes, yes.
With their 24 million accounts.
And who's going to be in the homes of that?
Who's going to be on it?
Mills Network LLC recruited the one and only Spotlight on the City.
Spotlight over the city. Spotlight over the city is in the building. Guess what?
Terry and Stan and I worked out a deal. We brought them onto our channel because, of course, we're looking for content. We're licensing content for our channel. And why not have one of the best duo couples out here? Let's toast to that, huh? Let's toast to that out here. Let's keep it
Mills
real,
Network.
huh?
Roku TV.
Let's
We in
keep
the
it
building.
real. That's what it's all about.
So we
That's what
making
it's all
big
about.
moves, man. It's big things popping, and this is the beginning. We got a lot of things going on out in as well. So we're gonna do the same thing, reach right back out. That's what we do. Real, recognize real, and you always come back. Nipsey Hussle way. That's what it is.
That's what it's all
marathon
about.
continues.
The
man.
marathon continues.
The marathon continues. But guess
Dang,
what?
I wish
Y'all-
we had a
y'all have to
Nipsey
go
Hussle
somewhere.
song we could play real quick, you know. We
Man,
don't
I was
have a
getting ready to
song?
bust out and start rapping, but
You got
we ain't got
Last
time.
time that I checked. Can I get last time that I checked?
Yes!
What? Last time that I checked.
Yes!
I chasing my neck.
Respect dude,
Man,
Nips.
what?
Respect dude to
Don't
Nips.
smut on my
Oh,
rep.
man,
Last time
I
that
love
checked, you
it.
hear me? Hey, ain't no way I can't. Hey, man, we after the show we turn up. But look, we got an artist that's coming on, and he gonna sing us out of here. But before we get to him, we gonna let Hall Mills tell us where you can look up any of the situations that they have going on for yourself. If you want to join a network, if you want to lock and load with them, they'll give you all that right now before we turn it over to the artists.
Yeah. Please go to YouTube, Hall Mills Network, YouTube. We're definitely looking to build our subscriber base on that. We just started that.
Y'all hear that?
Also, you make sure you follow us on make sure you lock in with us on Facebook. We have our own Facebook page. You can download the Hall Mills Network app. Okay, download that in your Play Store, your Apple Store, iPhone or Android, Google. You can get that app. And most importantly, follow us on Instagram so you can see our day-to-day movements at Hall Mills Network.
Y'all got that?
That's at Hall Mills Network. Make sure you guys stay locked and loaded. And man, congratulations to the whole team. Spotlight over the City, Hall Mills Network.
We are going to do some amazing things together as a team because now, I mean, I knew it before, but now that we've been in each other's presence, you know, like in person, now I'm just like, oh, we're going to do some really amazing things together. And I'm really excited and I'm grateful.
It's already in the makings. It's already in the making. So God is great, man. And this is what it is.
Yeah, we're on our way. We're on our way.
Yes, we are. We're on
our way.
y'all.
We need the support of all your network, all of our networks. We got to come together and support each other.
Yes,
We don't support each other. I don't know who is.
That's what it is.
Yeah, DC's our home for home now.
Look
That's
who
what
just
it's all
walked
about.
in the building, y'all. My girl Nakia Wright. Her
And
show is coming up next.
Nakia Wright show is up next. We're gonna go to a commercial. We'll be right back with our next artist. Spotlight over the city.
Woo! I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. See the superstars. Hollywood to Hollywood. Girl, you look good. Yeah, they hollering, baby. I keep modeling, baby. ATLD. I put the spotlight on your city. Carolina Philly. I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. See the superstars. Hollywood to Hollywood. Girl, you look good. Yeah, they hollering, baby. I keep modeling, baby. ATLD. I put the spotlight on your city. Carolina Philly. I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. See the superstars. Hollywood to Hollywood. Girl, you look good. Yeah, they hollering, baby. I keep modeling, baby. ATLD. I put the spotlight on your city. Carolina Philly. I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. See the superstars. Hollywood to Hollywood. Girl, you look good. Yeah, they hollering, baby. I keep modeling, baby. ATLD. I put the spotlight on your city. Carolina Philly. I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. See the superstars. Hollywood to Hollywood. Girl, you look good. Yeah, they hollering, baby. I keep modeling, baby. ATLD. I put the spotlight on your city. Carolina Philly. I put the spotlight on your city.
Introduce myself? Oh shit, we're too late.
What's going on?
Yeah.
We back? Take the reverb out my mic, please, sir. Check. We back? Welcome back to Spotlight Over the City, you guys. Before we turn it over to the artists, I'd like to thank my sponsors again, Horse and Dickies, the Nelson Manor, Strive to Try. Make sure you guys check out their page, Strive to Try. They're doing some amazing things on the swim tip with the kids, getting them in shape, doing their thing. Also, happy anniversary to the Nelsons. We love you guys. We'll see you soon. We're going to turn it over to this artist right now and let him do his thing. Give it up one time for Sinclair in the building.
Oh, thanks. Fuck yeah. Let's get it. Damn, I'm trying to go on the Roku too. I'm telling you now. Shit. Let me know it's good. Nah, I'm good.
Cut the lights off. Cut the lights off. Yeah, your style make them pop off. Ice on my wrist and I tell her cut the lights off. Cut the lights off. Cut the lights off. Yeah, your style make them pop off. Ice on my wrist and I tell her cut the lights off. Mama told me get the bag, I'm stunting. Ice on my homies, got the sink steady running. Swerving in a coupe, got a Honda moon the roof, cause I'm pulling up from 40 like I'm Curry when I shoot. Shimmy, shimmy, rock Adidas Sambas. Only going smack to Michelle Obama's. Ling hit the slopes and the flow so timeless. And I'm cutting off these hoes cause my main a dime piece. Styling, vibing, yeah you know I'm mobbing. She up on 11, fell into my robbing. I'ma spin a bag, yeah, BBS of diamonds. Cut the lights off, make it boom just like a mosh pit. Whoa, whoa, just like a mosh pit. Baby girl stop it, I don't need a pilot. 30K up, I just let her in a cockpit. Kitchen whipping up, I'ma put her in my pocket. Damn girl, why you working for free? Yeah, you got a lot of ass. Why you twerking for free? I can see you working out. Put that work on me. Shawty, go and get a bag. You know this dick ain't free. Oh, damn, girl, why you working for free? Yeah, you got a lot of ass. Why you twerking for free? I can see you working out. Put that work on me. Shawty, go and get a bag. You know this dick ain't free. The way you gotta move is kinda comical. Got your own whip in a crib is astronomical. Copping for the gram, I'ma spin a couple bands. Put a rollie on my wrist and my mama in a Benz. And I tell her, cut the lights off. Cut the lights off. Yeah, your style make them pop off. Ice on my wrist and I tell her, cut the lights off. Cut the lights off. Cut the lights off. Yeah, your style make them pop off. Ice on my wrist and I tell her, cut the lights off. Hey, cut the lights off. Cut the lights off. Yeah, your style make them pop off. Ice on my wrist and I tell her, cut the lights off. Cut the lights off. Cut the lights off. Yeah, your style make them pop off. Ice on my wrist and I tell her cut the lights off.
Shout out Spotlight. Appreciate y'all. Hit the lights off.
Y'all give it up for Sinclair. Woo! You were amazing.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah. You want to say anything? Tell people how to follow you. Tell them how to listen to your music.
Nah, not really. I'll fuck with you guys later.
You don't want them to listen to your music?
They might find it some other time. It's cool.
All right, well, baby, I'm going to hand it over to you.
Yeah, so we're going to wrap it up, man. We're going to give it up one time for Sinclair in the building. So I guess he didn't want y'all to find him, but he performed for us live on Spotlight Over the City, so we appreciate the talent. So anyway, we got to get ready to get out of here and wrap it up. Next up is the one and only The Kid Right Show. Make sure you stay tuned in, loaded, locked. And before we go, we got to shout out Hall Mills one more time. R.I.P. Nip, one and only neighborhood Nip. Make sure you go get the victory lap. It's lit. Make sure you check it out. Nip's spirits live forever. Please be clear. Do not give up on your hood. You don't have to live in it, but please don't forget about it. Come back, rebuild, restructure, be a part of the community, build your family, start with your house. In the name and the spirit of Nipsey Hussle, R.I.P. Always remember, love hard, live good, God first, Spotlight Over the City.
I put the spotlight on your city.